Laptops will be used later. Just set them off to the side. Everything else off your desk. So, what have we been learning about in social studies? When you have it. Go ahead. World War II. Now, what types of governments have we had in World War II that you guys have read about? Same 5 people every time. Go ahead. What's that? What type of governments? Not the leaders, the government. What type of government did he run? Faith. What? Dictator, right? What's another one? There's a few. Go ahead. No, type of government. So we got dictator. Fascism. That's one. Go ahead. What's that? Yeah. Socialism. Took yours. Politics in general. Not necessarily what I'm looking for. Nazi is fascism and falls under fascism. So the other one that I was looking for, which I'm not sure you guys have touched on.
I was gonna say that.
So we're going to look at 2 main types today, monarchy and dictatorship. So first things first, we're going to read this article right here. You're going to help me. I'm not just going to stand up here and read it out loud because I don't think you'll gain anything from it. So, who wants to start? Faith, go ahead and start with the title and the first paragraph.
Difference between dictatorship and monarchy.
Monarchy.
Dictatorship and monarchy are different forms of governments that are almost the same as since the both have
Usurped.
usurped the power of people. A dictatorship is an office that has been gotten through force, and a monarchy is or crown or region that is
Reign.
that is passed from the generation to another.
Hold on. Brian.
A dictatorship is termed as a government ruled by one person or commander who is known as a dictator. For example, Saddam Hussein was a dictator of Iraq till the U.S. forces killed him. Benito Mussolini was also a dictator who ruled Italy from 1925 to 1943. There we go.
In a dictatorship, it is the dictator who dictates the law of the country. Dictatorships are very similar to an absolute monarchy. The role of the dictator can happen through military takeovers, through rebellions, or if an elected person refuses to step down from his office.
Go ahead.
Monarchy is the rule of the king or queen or an emperor. A monarchy can be divided into a limited monarchy,
Constitutional.
constitutional monarchy, and absolute monarchy. In a limited monarchy, the monarch has only ceremonial powers. Queen Elizabeth of England is an example of a limited monarchy. Though she is the queen, she does not have any word in lawmaking. In a constitutional monarchy, the monarch has certain powers as per the constitution. The Swedish monarch is an example of this type of monarchy. In an absolute monarchy, the monarch is supreme and has absolute authority. Saudi Arabia is an example of an absolute monarchy. Here the monarch can enforce any law he wishes.
Go ahead, John.
In both dictatorship and monarchy, the oppress people on their own existence and gains. Monarch is a
Anglicized.
anglicized version of each word. Greek means alone. A dictator was an office of one, which was only a temporary position, allowed an extreme person to have absolute authority and justice.
And there's a summary on the back that you can look at later. So, I meant to do this before, but as you know, teaching happens, and then you forget, and then so what do we know about monarchs and dictators before this started? You guys all seem to have a handle on dictators. What is a dictator?
Me?
Go ahead.
A dictator is a person that rules like a place or something.
Dictator rules, right? What else do we know? Go ahead. What do we know about a monarchy? A king or queen? Is there anything else that we knew before we started? Go. Never mind.
That a monarchy it has like 3 different types of monarchy.
You knew that before we started?
Oh, my bad.
No, not really. Alright, so let's move on to what we want to know. What do we want to know about monarchy and dictatorship? Go ahead, John.
Are they the same?
Are they the same? It's a good question.
Maybe it's just a different way to say it.
Different way to say the same thing, right? Plenty of that.
If there's different monarchs around the world,
Different monarchs around the world.
or dictators.
So I'm gonna take a picture of this KWL chart, and if we have time at the end, I will come back to this, and we'll figure out if we answered any of those questions. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the paper, and we are gonna figure out what parts are the same, what parts are different, and if there's anything that is completely different. So, what does the article say about dictator? Go ahead.
A dictator. Never mind. Because it's not dictator, it's dictatorship.
It's the same thing. Dictator,
Okay.
dictatorship.
Is an office that has been gotten through force?
So it's gotten through force. Do monarchs usually receive their powers through force?
No. Here.
Alright, what is, we just talked about it. How does a monarch usually gain their powers? Go ahead. Say it louder.
Is the role of the king
A king or queen, right? What else about a monarchy? How do they get their power? Go ahead.
By taking over an army or the government of the government.
That would be force, right? Is that a dictator or monarch?
Dictators.
That's a dictator, right? How does a monarch usually get it? Go ahead.
Passes down from
Generation to generation, right?
It's still early.
Alright. How many types of monarchy are there? And what are they? Go ahead. Constitutional, limited,
And absolute.
One thing I want to point out, in the similarities, what do we have for similarities? Same people every time. What's that? Both rule. What else? Both types were in World War II. I want you to look at the last sentence of the monarchy paragraph. What does that sound like?
What?
In an absolute monarchy, the monarch is supreme and has absolute authority. What does that sound like?
They have like full power.
Which is sounds like what? It sounds like a dictator, right? So there are some similarities, but not all monarchs are like a dictator, right? For example, the limited monarchy is just figurehead, right? She's just there on the money and everything else. Alright, so here's what we're going to do next. Everybody has a blank piece of paper. What we're going to do is we are going to create a brochure for a country. Here's how this is going to happen. First things first. First things first. Turn your paper sideways. You guys call it hot dog style, right?
Yes. I call it folding. Not hammered.
Doesn't have to be perfect. Take and put approximately a third of the way in. Not all the way.
Like this?
No. You'll have too many segments that way.
Hamburger. It's hamburger.
Not all the way through.
It's half a hamburger. Like this?
That's gonna have to be folds. That's why. And then you just take and fold it over the rest.